Good evening, everyone. Got my Yeti cup. You gotta have that, right? I've had this what is it? Simply lemonade in my fridge for a little bit. It's still good. Put a little bit of water. Makes it real nice. Like 7/8 water and an eighth of lemonade. What's up, Dwarf? What's going on, dude? How goes the battle up north, man? I'm gonna take some of your guys' questions. What's up, Wody? I got all this stuff on my table right now, so you guys up to let me turn this. I got my Spotify playing in the background. I can't concentrate. What's up, Ruby? What's going on? Hey, Dorf, are there still fires up north? Just had a quarter pounder. Hey, there you go. With cheese or without? Gotta have it with the cheese, right? Can you guys hear me all right? And Willow Creek fire is bad, super smoky. It's still on fire. Wow. Wow. Cheese and bacon. There you go. Can't have one without the other, right? Actually sounds pretty bomb, not gonna lie. There you go. Man, so is that the only fire that's going on in your area, Dorf? Willow Creek? And of course, Willow Creek would be on fire, right? I swear. Something sinister's going on. Again, we got the DEWs, and there's arson all the time or every fire season, right? People have a infatuation with starting fires. It's kind of weird. What's up, Raymond? Um, oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I was kind of pretty spooked by the fact that I was seeing fires just start by themselves, just instant combustion in the middle of a patch of forest. But I mean, I get that it just had a fire through it, so I guess there's still like ash flying around or smoldering somewhere. So I don't know how that all works. And if you guys didn't know, I posted a video. I don't know if it's up yet. If it's not, it should be up here pretty soon. Um, I went out last night to the hidden jungle finally. Um, that night, 66 degrees, so no fire's gonna start then. Um, it's pretty cool because the area that I've been going to most over in that general vicinity is closed, right? The gate's closed, so I just parked my car. It's dark, so it's gonna be hard to see, and I hopped the fence and I just started walking around. We'll get to that in a minute. We'll let some people get in here, take some questions. It's good to see that everyone's doing all right. Sad to see that Northern California is still on fire. I think we got most of our fires handled down here, but again, I read that paper that said that all our forests are closed, so all our campgrounds, all our picnicking areas, all our social gathering, whatever you want to call it, areas in our mountain ranges are closed everywhere, Sierras included. So I think the Bigfoots up here might be moving closer to town. I wouldn't doubt it. I blew my own mind heading to a job site, and you guys saw that little live that was 2 minutes long or 7 minutes or whatever, and there was literally no turnouts. Right, I got there 20 minutes early, so I had some time to kill, and I just decided to find this little patch. It had like this metal wire, so I couldn't park, too far off the road, which kind of sucked. But I opened my windows and I look left and I look up the hill just a ways, about 40, 50 yards, and I see an X and I see a leaner and another rest. So it was pretty crazy seeing some beings posted up in a nice neighborhood down here in Southern California at the foothills of the mountains. So I get that, but it's just strange to see. And then I know for a fact the people that live there have no idea. So maybe I should go like slap a sticker on their door or something. Well, when I make them. But let's see. Ever hear of that 3 days of darkness would then the unseen be seen to everyone, and why? Maybe in the past, buildings were fortresses, barred up windows to keep them out. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, you do like old like castles and stuff had like barred up windows. That's crazy. That's very interesting, Diesel. All that weed burning and nobody smoking it. Yeah, wrong kind though, man. It's the wrong kind. What's up, Shawwick? How you doing, man? Whereabouts are you from, Shawwick? Again, I know you probably told me, but just hope everyone's doing all right in these tough times. I got a really good story for you guys. I'm just waiting for some more people to come in here. Okay, there you go. Have you guys haven't had any fires down here or over there? We have the worst air quality on the planet right now. Well, I know we had part of that bad air quality. Man, let me tell you, 2.5 to 3 weeks full of nothing but, you know, smoke. And I lived here for almost 10 years now, and I've never seen anything quite like that. What's up, Mark? Hey, what's up? I got my handy dandy Yeti cup too. Gotta have that on deck. I mixed like 7/8 water and an eighth of lemonade in here. It's pretty good. Oh, Chia's in here too. What's going on? Mark, you still got fires out your way? I'm from the Gold Coast, Australian. Our fires will come in the summer. Oh, that's right, because our seasons are switched. That's right. So what is it? Your winter right now? Your spring? Because I think it just hit fall, which is really weird. It was 100 degrees today and yesterday, I think. I can't. I'm losing track. I think if SAS is setting these fires to clean up their areas, the way they connect it, all the chain it along, trees breathe the CO2, right? Burn off the old and restore the new. Since we, um, maybe on some there, Diesel, but this one that hit the hidden jungle, man, they said it got caused by a and I don't even know if this is true. They said a gender reveal party. Can you believe that? On a 114-degree day, why the F does anyone need to be like lighting fireworks or sparklers or whatever the F they're doing out there on a 114-degree day with dry grass in their backyard? No one cares. That's the problem. Okay. And this is what I was getting into with your comment there, Diesel. Inspecting the hidden jungle, I noticed that there were parts that got badly destroyed, but the main parts that I've explored somehow retained themselves. It was like the beings were fighting the fires too. I don't know. I don't even know if that's true or not. But to see like these spots, like have the fire go around it and not touch it is kind of weird. Just in my opinion. And they're still as alive as they were when I first found the spot. I just went last night, and you guys will see in that little video that should be up here pretty soon. I filmed it on my phone, so it's not 4K. There's no really music. It's kind of just hoopla, and I uploaded it. So, but it's got some good stuff on it. We have brush fires, and we're getting a lot of smoke from Wyoming. Oh wow, it's blowing in from Wyoming. And Wyoming's not the most, water collecting state, or it doesn't rain there much. I've driven to Gillette, and it was pretty damn dry. I know they get a lot of snow, but again, it's dry, so that's crazy. Uh, um, the ones here in Jersey were worlds I've been to before it. Wow, I just spent 44 years in New Jersey, and I don't remember because it wasn't fun apparently. Mark, I just saw a fellow Jersey boy myself, man. He was driving right in front of me. He had it right on his license plate. You already saw that picture. That thing cracked me up, man. Couldn't believe it. Out here in California, and he's representing himself. Great day today. That's right. I'm sure we're all looking forward to your video there. And again, hey, congrats on 50,000 subs. That's a huge milestone. You didn't hear my shout out already. Exactly. Seems odd. It didn't fully hurt their worlds, and see them fixing it too makes me think they did it or do these burns every so often. I mean, it is good for new growth. Don't get me wrong. That's how it works. But seeing these fires like up close and kind of knowing where those are burning is kind of worrisome, because again, I don't know for a fact, but I'm pretty damn sure that the legit Bigfoot world I really haven't shown you guys, besides like my third video I ever posted with Angelus. It takes like 4 hours to get up there. It's like switchbacks all the way up 9,000 feet, right? I think it's gone. That's the closest you can get to the huge structures up there. That's where I would build them too, because not a lot of people are hiking up there, or if they are, they're staying on the trail. What's up, Cheryl? How are you? Yes, you finally are seeing me live. I decided to get it at a decent time here. So what's up, Carrie? What's going on, man? Good to see you on here. Hopefully you can have me back on the show pretty soon. I got some interesting stories. You see the pics I have of them sitting in the structures as it's burning. I haven't really been on Facebook that much, Diesel, but I'll check that out. I'm sure it's pretty damn good. What's up, Trey? Carlos? Oh wow, you guys are waiting on a hurricane. Wow. That's crazy. What cat is it? Is it a 3? What's up, Veronica? How are you? Diesel, you got some great stuff. Diesel always gets some great stuff. That's what's crazy. Again, I know some people have said it before, but it's crazy to see, a single or a couple individuals in a certain location or a state, across the country, across the world, doing the same thing. It's weird. We're a special group of people, I think, and I know we're never gonna we're not giving up soon, so we're just gonna keep on fighting this fight to get to the truth. It's awesome to see. Go to work, G. Man, you guys got any questions before I tell you guys this story? It's crazy. Just happened last night. 10 lunch break is over. Okay, I got you. No, I got it. What's up, Moise? I just saw your name pop up right now. That's awesome. We got some really good people in here tonight. I was planning on starting at 5, but you know what? Right now seemed like a better idea. Oh, you're a Bama fan. Okay. Ever smell one yet? I haven't, but I'll tell you what. I've smelled interesting smells out there. It's not this pungent smell that I was led to believe when I was 10 years old. I haven't smelled that yet. I haven't smelled the rigor mortis or the smell like it hasn't showered in like 50 years. All is well, Moise. I hope the same for you. Not quite, Dorf. What's up, Ralito? What's going on, man? Hey, we got to get out in the woods together, man. I know you're pretty local. You got to hit me with your schedule. So let me tell you about this little thing that happened last night. So I went down to the hidden jungle for the first time, really, since The road's been open since the fire. Okay, so the road is open. It was closed. The cop was sitting there for 3 weeks eating his donuts. All right, and I drove there 6 times, checking on it if it was open. And he was there, you know, Krispy Kreme box out the window. I'm kidding. But anyway, finally was open, so I went to go check. You guys saw the video of the instant combustion flames coming out of the trees. I said, no, I'm not walking in the woods today. It was a good 105, 106 degrees. I wasn't trying to end up like the last pair or couple with their kid that went in the woods somewhere around Southern California and lost their kid to the fire. So it wasn't going to be me. So I chose nighttime. And with that, I had to park at this gate. It's usually open. Again, this place is closed. They don't want anybody walking in or out of these areas. So, you know, I guess I did break the law. But, you know, it's only illegal if you get caught, right? And which I didn't. So, parked there, hopped the fence, went down, and noticed some interesting things right off the bat. So there's this staircase, and this will come up later in the story too. There's a staircase you walk down. It's this old wooden staircase. And about the 5th step down, I noticed that one of the steps was missing. And I asked my friend Chia, I don't know if she's still in here or not. Do you remember that being there last time? She said, yeah, but I was like, I personally, you know, I have a good memory about things like that. And it was there. So maybe I just like repeated myself there, but it was there last time I checked. And so we walked down some, and here's the step crossing the river. Like it's posted up on two other logs on the river. It's kind of weird. So yeah, something moved that step from the stairs. Okay. So later on, we're walking, and we've chilled at this one spot before just to have a listen, turn off the light, you know, let the things do what they do, the beings. But I kept the lights on this time, and she's like, hey, check this out. It was literally a teepee. You'll see it on the second one I've seen like that. And I know other people have found the teepee structures in the water. Not sure what that means, but I'm sure it's an energy conductor of some sort, or I don't know. It's conducting something. I'm guessing energy because it's hydro energy. The water, the current's moving. It's hitting it. I don't know. And across there used to be a log with, I'm gonna guess 30 logs on it, like branches, all debarked. Okay, so that was gone. They had taken all those debarked branches and leaned them up on this boulder. They had taken all those debarked branches and leaned them up on this boulder. And that boulder is connected to that teepee via a makeshift dam looking thing. So you got logs running across with rocks, all touching that. So it's all interconnected. Okay. And then fast forward a little bit. I'm trying to find this fake fire pit that I saw once before. And we get to that location. Saw one new slotted trident. That's where they take a fork tree. Oh, my connection's unstable. Let me pause that for a second. Okay, we're good. So that's where they take a fork tree and they lean a leaner through it. They make the third. I call it a slotted trident. Okay, and the slot tree went all the way up and touched a whole nother tree. Pretty cool, brand new. So when we got to the fake fire pit, fake fire, it was gone. The pit was there. Right in front of that, you had I call it a fishbone. I call it a wishbone at first, but I call it the fishbone. It looks like a backbone, and you got the rib cage kind of branching off from it. It's a teepee. It's a teepee or wigwam type structure. Second one I've seen as well, and I thought that was very cool. That's brand new. And again, the main backbone support was a giant leaner leaning up to another tree across. So again, very cool to see that. We did make our way to the Wigwam Hotel, or the whatever you want to call it. You guys have seen it. Kind of chilled there for a little bit. Then we made our way out. This is where it gets real. Hotel, or the whatever you want to call it. You guys have seen it. Kind of chilled there for a little bit. Then we made our way out. This is where it gets really interesting. So we climbed those stairs, like from the beginning. And I'm talking to her. I'm like, hey, do you remember that one night where we parked and we started walking over this way and we saw that black mass kind of hunched over and it dipped down the stairs real quick with no noise? And then it made some noise in the brush. Well, as soon as I got done talking about that, you guys want to know what happened? We heard something in that same brush, right? So I walk back and we're leaning on this railing right by the staircase. And I go on to talk about, like, I know you guys are out there. You could hear it moving. And we heard a total of 3. One actually came really close. You couldn't see it because it's pitch black. I'm not going to be shining my light in its eyes like, hey, I'm here to blind you. No. I was there to, apologize for the stupidity that has to go on at this place where people just constantly leave their trash and do all this nonsense. Like, no one picks up after themselves. It's really sad. But anyway, yeah, I was just saying, like, one of these days I want to make a connection with you guys to where, we could sit down one day and talk about what the structures mean. And they were making some noise. It was pretty crazy. It was a little bit more in depth than that, but you guys get the gist. Really cool experience, and left without any I don't even know what the right word is, but I was gonna say hesitation, but we just said our goodbyes and we kind of left them alone, and that was it. It was cool. But it's cool. It's cool to experience things like that. And you know what? It could have been any animal. It sounded large, and at first it sounded like one, and then there was 3, and I could clearly see a pair of eyes off in the distance. So maybe there's more than 3. I don't know. Yeah, the fake fire. There, you're gonna see it in this little video I posted up. It was literally it took a bunch of rocks, made a ring right in the sand, and they had like a tinder bundle right there. Now, why would you do all that work and not start it? Right? It hadn't even been lit. It was just all clumped up right there. You guys will see it. Manuel, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. Martha, good to see you. Sorry, I was kind of getting lost in talking there. Well, we're waiting on it. It's a Cat 4 in the Gulf now. Oh, wow. Cat 4. What's the largest you can get? Cat 6? Cat 5? Cat 4 is big. Going to leave the video on, but I'm going to be away from the chat because I have to start working on my own video. There you go. And again, guys, part 2 of the CB experience will be out soon. Sounds crazy, but we all know it's so real. This mind reading stuff they could do. Oh, for sure. For sure. It's just crazy how you can be talking about something that happened with them. Pretty damn sure that was one of them that we both saw. It was cool that she got to see it too. But, I haven't really seen too many of them with my eyes like that this year. So that was a treat to see, I forgot about the leaner, guys. What's up, Kat? The leaner that was right there after it booked, just this giant leaner leaning on that railing that I was actually leaning on this time. So why do all those things have to be in place with that being there? The black mass all hunched over that took off. I'll never get that, And these glyphs, guys, these glyphs are getting old. It's just crazy. They're everywhere, and if you really look, I'd say 80% of them are so intricate. If you really take the time and look at them, they're not just fallen sticks out of a tree. It's crazy. Oh, Cat 5 is the largest. So Cat 4, yeah. I mean, that's crazy stuff. I hope you stay safe out there, Carrie, because I can't say I've ever been in a hurricane, but we're worried about the big earthquake, and that's crazy stuff, man. I was left dog at a place, looked like it was killed moments before I got there, left right in the path I came into. Wow, dead frog. Maybe they wanted you to have some frog legs, Diesel. It's a really good thought, Diesel, but I say no because I don't think they like when people light fires. I just want you to stay there without a fire. I don't know. I really don't know why they try to imitate us. Or, I mean, what if they did that first and we're imitating them? I don't know. I don't know why they have to do that. I think it's comical for them, especially. I noticed that like Callie found. He found teepees, I think two, one for sure. Yeah, I think it was two over a road, like a what do they call that? An overpass, like a mini overpass in a I think in a residential area, or it wasn't in the mountains. So they seem to build these teepees, and I can say it for myself through my experience. They build them where people go, and I think they get a kick out of it because they just think other people build these things, and they'll put a single piece of trash there. It's hilarious, and some people can't even see the wigwams. I was literally sitting inside that wigwam motel thing, right? And you had a young couple. I think they were my age or a little bit younger, right? Blew my mind. Who's going to be the first naked Bigfoot person? I always think about the big one earthquake. Oh yeah, it's overdue. Can't say I ever catch frogs. Well, I mean, I did. Yeah, I did once. It was like in some logs, and I was able to grab it. Play with the sticks. Huh. Seen a TP right off an overpass down beside a river. Had those drawing on the one tree. I know you've seen pics before. I think I have too. I think I know what you're talking about, Diesel. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, and inside the Wigwam Motel this time they had because there's like several rocks that you can sit on. Well, again, this place has been closed, so they've been running wherever they want to go and doing whatever they do without any worries. And they had put glyphs on top of these rocks, two parallel sticks. They had done like little X's. They had a blue scrunchie tucked into one of their little glyphs on the rock. Of course, it's blue, right? It's crazy. What's up, Yankee? Welcome to the channel. Wow, from Nottingham, England. That's awesome. Had a symbol for the plasma event. That's crazy. That's really crazy, man. I would scare. There you go. And the crazy thing is, this may have been stupid on my part, but all I had was a pocket knife last night. I think. Oh, it's right here. That's all I have. Really catch a squirrel with that, but you ain't gonna be able to do anything else. Oh, one other thing before I start showing some stuff. So we had made our way to the waterfall, and the whole front line on how to get there kind of got burned away. But then again, the rest of it got untouched, which really blows my mind. Robin Hood country, there you go. What's up, Steels? Good to see you, man. The whole front line of the waterfall area got burnt, but everything back and beyond is saved, which is weird. But anyway, we walk in there, we're hearing noises all kind of around. I'm like, knock it off, stop trying to scare us, all right? You know who I am. And they kind of quieted down, and we walk in there. Well, on our way out, again, we have to walk on this little path, and there's like brush and whatever else not, On our way out, I noticed that where we had walked in, there was a couple branches sticking out, and they were interlocked together. Okay, think about that. If we had walked in, wouldn't they have not been like locked together? If that makes any sense? I couldn't figure that one out. Kind of got chills when I was there thinking about it because it didn't make any sense at all. And again, we weren't that far away. We would have heard some. Well, I can't say that for sure. They move like ghosts. Um, it was just weird. That's all I'm gonna say about that. It was just weird. So, um, a lot of you have probably seen some of this stuff. Some of it's new. I'm gonna start off with some bones here. So this guy right here, this big freaking bone, got from the Mogollon Rim, and as you can see, all the marrow's taken out, like completely. All right, there's nothing left in there. This is. You guys remember that this was on top of that rock, along with that one right there. Just chilling with a rib cage. And what was weird about that was the rock had carvings on it, like someone's initials and a date. And I don't remember the date. It was like 1970 or something. You had 4 of those bones that I just showed you. Another one of which is right there. And a rib cage. Okay, now the rib cage still had that like mung on it. I call that mung, whatever you want to call that. Like whatever. Like when the beings get a hold of the bones, they'll be cleaned off. Okay, I don't even know why I took this one, and I don't even know what it's from. But this is another one. It's like I call it the monkey's hand. Obviously, it's not. I'm not sure. It's a foot or a paw of some sort. Not sure what it's off of though. Exactly, it looks like fingers. Yeah. Looks like someone's leg bone. Hopefully it's not someone's leg bone. There was a name on the rock, so hopefully it's not that guy's bone. He's going to haunt my house. This was one of my first bones. This one's actually really interesting. Okay. Now you can see like teeth marks right on the edge there. Okay. Now what's interesting about this is there's no way that this is how it came off the animal. This is just what's left. This could easily, I'm not going to say that this is this, but it could have easily been more bones like this at one time, and that's all that remains. That's what I'm trying to say. So, yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, maybe they got a mountain lion. Who knows? I think this would be like a baby mountain lion. Again, it's not. I mean, it's kind of big, but I feel like they get bigger than that. I'll still never forget when Steels and I were walking the wash, and we left the others back at the chairs and stuff. And I think we had our phone lights, and I didn't have my knife. He had a little pocket knife. And we're going up in these trees, well, sort of trees. And up on this ledge, there's this little pocket. He's like, sure looks like that's where a mountain lion could be. And I'm a couple of steps ahead, and I come back. And I shine my phone light up there, and I swear you could see the half of the face of a mountain lion. Like you can see its eye and its ear right there. And I was like, hey, let's get the heck out of here. Yeah, exactly. Man, we're lucky that thing didn't follow us, man. He would have had a full course meal with the both of us. Crazy. What else we got here? I'll save this one for a little bit later. That one's actually really cool. This one, this one's got a cool story. So you guys have seen, I think, highlights part 2, and what was it? Out of Nowhere, I think it's called. It's like the thumbnail is like a rock, giant rock, but it looks like a giant face made out of rocks, and it's pointed up to the sky. This bone was found on that video. Okay, it's a socket bone of some sort. It's quite large. Not sure what it came off of. I want to get this one dated because, as you can see, like these pockets right here, and right here. You guys can't really see that well, but they're crystallized. They're crystallized. So that means this bone is quite old. I'm not sure how old. I'm not sure what it's off of. I would love to find out. One of these days, I plan on checking that out. Another view of it. It's almost petrified. It's cool though. I swear, if it's from a moose, that'd be awesome because we don't have any moose around. Some long lost species of Southern Californian mountain moose. That would be cool. Found these 3 in Colorado this year when seeing Mark. These are actually pretty cool. I think we found all 3 of these on eateries. Okay, giant mounds of pine nuts. You could literally, if pine nuts stuck together, build snowmen out of these pine nuts, but you can't. So I think they're vertebrae. Pretty cool looking. Again, marrow is not there. And on several of these, so like right here, it's chipped away. But again, I wish my camera could focus a little bit better. Focus up, America. If it could focus better, you could see teeth marks right there. So there's that one. Got this one. And they're all different. So it's cool. It was cool to find 3 different vertebrae pieces. Again, marrow's gone. That's pretty cool. And again, most of these bones, you can see T-scrapes. So I wish there was a way to show you guys those scrapes a little bit better, but I don't think this camera's going to do me any justice. Here's the last of the vertebrae. It's the biggest one. I think this is off a moose. Possibly cow. I'm not sure. I don't know my bones. I'm not an anthropologist. But again, no more marrow. It's cool though. This last one, this is the last bone we found out in Colorado when I was out there. All that remains from a jaw. Thought this was really cool. I just noticed it on the ground. Still had the teeth intact, right? Seems like the marrow slipped out of that hole right there. But again, yeah, it's all that remains right there. It's got a nice smile to it. Save that one for last. This one, I found these up in my mountains. Funny story behind this guy was that first time I found it was on a live video, and I think Steels was with me actually when we recovered this. I had put it up in a tree because I didn't feel comfortable taking it. I thought maybe I came up on it. What's up, Ken? Sorry. What's up, Northern Michigan Bigfoot? Mary? Um, what was I saying? I thought it was wrong to take it. Maybe I walked in on something I shouldn't have, and they were doing something with this. So I stuck it in a tree, knowing that that was the only way for them to get to it and nothing else. And I returned probably 2 weeks later, and it was still there. So um, that was really cool. So still see the teeth, like the ingrown teeth, right there. I don't know. See, I'm not a hunter by any means, but when I come up on some bones, I think that's really cool because I didn't have to do the killing. I think it's wrong to put down animals unless you're trying to feed your family. I get it, but if you're just doing it for sport, get the heck out of here. That's just my opinion. This last bone, this is the most recent. This came out of Through the Tunnel. I think that's the title of the video. The last one I put up that was done properly, not with my phone. So here's that. This is a pretty cool bone. I don't know what it is, what it's off of. This is all that remains from it, but I want you guys to look at something. Look at that. I tried it. It's kind of weird. And then, can you guys see these scrapes? Hold on. It's going to be right here. Oh, there you go. My finger's there. You can kind of see it. It's almost like some of these scrapes look like your two front teeth just like scraping down. Those aren't canine teeth and those aren't molars. I don't know. Really bizarre. And yes, it probably is wrong to. What's up, Michael? It is probably wrong to take bones. I don't advise that. So, put those off to the side. Got a messy dash now with a whole bunch of different parts of animals. Look like Jeffrey Dahmer over here. I don't know where this rock came from, but I brought it down just to show you guys because I have like two more over in that area. Let's see. It could be a type of quartz. I'm not sure. It's got some really cool colors to it. Got some like gray. Flip it around. Got some like light blues. Not sure what kind of rock this is. So if you have a geologist in the house, please let me know. Again, I'm not sure where I got this quartz rock. I don't even know if it's actual quartz or if it's just glass. Pretty sure it's quartz, but I guess we could try on another quartz rock. Try sparking it. Okay. See, this is my hope, okay, for the hidden jungle. I've seen bats fly around, okay? And in my head, bats live in caves, so obviously there has to be a cave somewhere, right? I'm going to find that damn cave one of these days. And hopefully I can find crystals like this. Nah, that'd be wrong to take crystals out of a cave because for how long they take to grow, you know? But that's kind of cool. So that Bigfoot world I was talking about at 9,000 feet that I've only been to once and that I strongly believe is burnt to a crisp right now. Don't know for a fact, but I have a strong suspicion from what I've seen. I found this up in that area. I thought this was really cool. To me, it looks like an ancient spearhead or some sort of tool. It looks worked on. Let me show that right now. Some of you may have seen this before. It's quite large. It's all quartz. See that? See the point? I don't feel like rocks just form in this shape. My brain can't fathom that. You know? This looks like it could have once had rope tied around the bottom end and tied to a stick. Or, you know, who knows? And it actually like a tool, like a digging tool. I don't know. I have no idea. It's interesting. I found it in the dirt. Like it was like laying in the dirt like this. I said, "Oh, that looks cool." I pulled it out, and I only saw like this part. I didn't realize it was this whole thing. Kind of like glaciers, you're only seeing the top part, but what's the glacier really hiding? A lot more mass, right? What kind of question we got? That last stone is it milky? I'd like to see if you have an opal. Talking about this one? No, it's clear. Oh, it's pretty clear. We'll get to a milky looking one in a minute. I gave Nancy. You guys know Nancy probably. You guys have seen her. She's been asking for a nice piece of rose quartz, and I was able to find her a really nice piece. Kind of jealous, okay. But I was able to find this piece. All right. It's not the best piece of rose quartz, but something. It's got that pinkish color. I really need to learn to shine up my rocks because again, there's quartz that looks like. Well, actually, let me show you the back side of this one. We'll get into why I want to crack another one open. So, in this one specific area, you have a bunch of rocks that look like this. Looks like old coral, in my opinion. Here's a full one. See that? I want to crack this open, okay? Reason being is that the first one I showed you, that's what's on the other side. It's really dull quartz. It needs to be cleaned up. And the one with the multiple colors. Oh, I got a better piece that has some really cool colors. Same kind of rock. This one. Yeah, I don't know what that is. You said opal? That's a cool name. It's a pretty heavy rock. Toothbrush and warm water to clean. I'll try that. But what polish? I know that'll clean it, but what polish is it? Got this small piece. It's like pure. Might even have a little bit of gold in that pocket right there. I think I got these from Shasta. I got this piece from Shasta. This is right on the surface. Blew my mind. Right? And I believe I got this one from Shasta. And I'm pretty sure this one for sure has a little bit of gold in it. In those veins. All three of these came from Shasta. On the topsoil. In the beginning of what I thought was a dogman wallow. And what's funny about that little spot, is that the guy whose property is right there, he built the fence, and the beings wanted to copy them. I thought that was freaking awesome. When do you ever get to see that? Literally, there was a triangle post in the fence, and the beings took branches and made the same looking thing. Crazy. What else we got? Mark, I think, yeah, you gave me this one. So that's a milky quartz compared to, I don't know, this one's like, I don't know if this is a genuine piece of quartz, guys, but this for sure is. So that one's really cool. Not sure how you got it like that, but it's almost like, I don't know. It's cool though. Yeah, there's some areas where quartz is literally coming out of the ground. It's about all the rocks I pulled off my shelf. You guys enjoyed that? Normally don't go over all that stuff, but sometimes when I got a large accumulation of things, you need to be shown, you know? Toothpaste and just plain toothpaste. Oh, just plain tooth. Okay. Oh, because it's the grittiness. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I'll have to try that. Let me see your guys' comments. Hold on. Clean it up and give it to your girlfriend. Let her walk around with it on her finger. That's funny. Martha, I might be able to find you a quartz rock. I got to get out there before winter. Well, winter for us doesn't really come till like December, so I got some time. I would like to go back to the deserty side. I really haven't touched that, and I know we were seeing some really cool stuff, but I've been hearing the rattlesnakes are pretty bad this year. Actually, at that job site I took a little live video at, I was inside doing some work, and they had pulled the fridge off the wall, and I noticed this little thing moving around. And I didn't think of it at first. I honestly thought it was like a cobweb or something just blowing around, because we had one door open and the other door was open, so I thought the cross breeze was hitting it. And then after lunch, I came back in and I still saw it moving, and I really took a look at it. And I was like, hold on, wait a second. So I grabbed this little zip tie. I kind of like flicked it out. It was a baby rattlesnake, like this big. His rattle got stuck in the cobwebs, so he couldn't get out. And as soon as I flicked the rest of the body out, I saw, just for a split second, the diamond-shaped head. I was like, oh, no. So I had to think fast on that one, because the baby rattlesnakes are a lot more venomous than the adults. They can't control their venom. Find me a cool rock, no matter what it is, I'm happy with it. Okay, 2 rocks, I got it. And Diesel, I still owe you one. They are little, but they will still kill you. Oh yeah, no doubt. And I know the people that I was working with weren't going to suck the damn venom out, so I was by myself. No, but we got it taken care of. No problem. It was Stone Cold Steve Austin. There you go. You can charge your crystals by running them under cold water or leave them on your windowsills for the full moon. Yeah, actually, you know, it's funny. I left all 3 of these. Let's see if I can grab all of them. All 3 of these. On my roof. Well, actually, not one night. I kind of forgot about them, and they were out there for like 4 nights. But yeah, they're on my roof for 4 nights getting charged up. So I know all about that. But I don't know how to use them when they're charged. So someone will have to tell me about that. Ken, thank you for joining us tonight. Take care. And don't forget about the video I throughout. I don't know if it's up. Should be now. Definitely now. Mindy, how are you? The way you are when you come across Sasquatch up a tree, you get your shot and move on. I love that you don't get up in his face. Oh yeah, and you know what? You know what's funny? Um, a lot of the people that watch that video were like, "Why didn't you go look at the tree? Why didn't you post up and wait for it to come down? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Why don't you pick up those white cans that you saw?" I kind of just started commenting at people. But thank you for that. Um, that's what I've been about since the beginning is respect. That's really what it comes down to right there. Alyssa, how are you? Yeah, exactly. No, no, not at all. I left MB. I think I actually went home after that. I that was enough for me. Or I know they got me zapped that day. Diesel, thank you very much. 222. You know what's up? I realize you don't pick up the garbage because they use it to communicate. Oh, well, yeah, that too. Um, they might play with the cans. I don't know. They've been there for a long time. As you can see, there are no more labels on those cans. They are sun faded. So, um, one man's trash is a Sasquatch treasure, I say. Good night, everyone. Gotta get some sleep as it's 1 a.m. over here. Take care to you all. Yankee, thank you for checking out my channel, and hopefully you join us on some other lives. Take care, man. Yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the little bones to show and the rocks. That was actually kind of fun. I'm trying to think. Callie posted the rock video. Callie posted the rock video. Kind of gave me inspiration because I know this spot that I've shown you guys like the left side of, and it has more forest. And I want to go to the right side. It has more rocks. I want to go check that out and see what I can uncover. But again, everything's freaking closed and it sucks. Like it's really hard to kind of do anything. You kind of have to do it on a whim, and you kind of have to have the thought in the back of your mind as to you might get a ticket and you have to deal with it. the love reflecting They love reflecting the light with the bottles, cans, rocks, etc. Oh yeah. And I continue to see old cans. I think the last can I saw was a rusty old paint can. That was cool. um Diesel, have you been finding mylar balloons? I need to know this because they still keep throwing those at me. Here's a mylar. Here's a mylar. What's up, Robert? What's going on, man? Hope you're doing good. Ran over one late at night. Turned out to be pregnant all around me. Tiny. Oh wow. Wow, that is crazy. You ran over a pregnant rattlesnake. That's crazy. The fire's still bad out there. Right now, knock on wood, they are doing okay. Um, but it's like one day they're gone and one day they pop up in the same area. It's like I don't understand. I really don't understand. Hey, that's awesome, Diesel. See, I hope Northern Michigan. Do you find mylar balloons? I know Mark found one recently, and it was crazy. I can't ruin any spoilers, but yes, Mark found a mylar balloon, which is really cool. A blue one too. So, Uncle Bones, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Mindy says, take amethyst, rose quartz, tourmaline, and hematite in your pocket. I actually had a tourmaline necklace to keep evil spirits away. I do wear a cross. I've worn a cross. So I don't know where my. Do wear a cross every day, just to just to keep me safe. Finding bottles, oh yeah, bottles for sure. Brown bottles. Not me. I pick up new trash. You know, if I had time to pick up the trash, I would. I would. I actually, you know what? Last night I did pick up a can, and I held it for like 30 minutes, and I threw it away. I brought it home and I threw it away. So I got it. Any of the black gems keep you safe. Okay, that's good to know. I gotta show you guys this. Hold on. You guys are gonna like this. Hold on. Hold on. Let me not ruin the surprise. So this is actually from one of my favorite lakes out in Oregon. They actually had a flow a long time ago. I don't know why I didn't bring this down, but damn. What do you guys think about that? Giant piece of obsidian. He said, "What the hell?" Pretty close to Crater Lake. I'm not going to give the location away. But yeah, pretty close to Crater Lake. I'd say about 2 hours from Crater Lake or so. Oh wow! Wait, where'd you grow up? You grew up in Crater Lake? Man, guess what I found in my mailbox today? A blue balloon piece. What the heck, Robert? First thing I thought about was you. Just a piece? Glide, Oregon. I'm trying to think where that's at. I'm not sure if I heard of Glide. I'm pretty sure I've driven through it. I've had to. I'm actually from Oregon myself. Grants Pass. Imagine the piece on my purse. There you go. Brown bottles reflecting the sun through it, then onto your face would blur it brown, right? Think on that. Oh, brown bottle reflecting the sun through it on your face would blur it brown. Wow. That's kind of trippy, man. Wow. Wow, Michael, that's crazy. That was 30 minutes from me, or 25, give or take. Roseburg was pretty damn close too. If that large piece of obsidian does not scare a negative evil away, you can always through it all then. Patchy tears. That's right. Now, where were the Apache territory at? I don't know. I don't know my Native American land, but who was in like the Pacific Northwest? I know there was like the Saskatchewan. I don't even know if that was a tribe. I don't want to. I don't want to offend nobody. Too precious to throw. Oh yeah, that I'm not gonna throw that. That is volcanic glass. Clackamas. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Clackamas. That's right. Um, yeah. But anyway, I hope to return to some of those spots that I went to.